comments now when you're ready.
So now I'm going to describe another fun activity. Do you know Jack and Jill? It's another fun activity I did growing up. It was a hard thing to read for me. I learned how to read really late. I learned at the age of 7, 8. I couldn't read. My mom was so focused on me doing oral, which was a waste, that I couldn't read. The names Jack and Jill I understood, but the rest of the story I had no idea what was going on. So it was decided that we would act out the story on a hill. So we went. So we went to the hill and we acted it out. We carried a pail with us. We fell down the hill, broke our crown, bumped our head as the story went. But it was the moment we decided to act it out so that I would understand it better. It was in first grade when I was in mainstream school. Oral school was done with, so it was mainstream in the oral school. There was no interpreter, so everything just flew over my head. So around that time, we had moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana. I had started, I was about 6, 7, 8 years old, around that age level. So I was about first, second grade, around there. Again, it was mainstreamed. It was oral. I was by myself. I had no one to communicate with. There was no interpreter. No one knew sign language. There was no deaf community, so I was by myself with no one to communicate with. Around 3rd, 4th grade, we moved again to Colorado. I did 3rd grade again. my English and my grammar was really, really low. So she had wanted me to repeat third grade to make sure that I could catch up. Again, there was no interpreter. I had ear things in my ear. I hated it. It was awful. I wanted to just get rid of it. It was forced on me. I couldn't hear anything. It bothered other people because there was a lot of, you could hear all the noise coming out of it, so it bothered other people. I couldn't hear anything. One day, my mom and I had gone grocery shopping. My mom was in the front seat driving, and I was behind her in the back seat. My mom looked in her rear view mirror. She could see me. So I waved back, and as we were smiling at each other, my mom had no idea. I rolled down my window, threw my ear things out the window, and rolled back up my window. My mom had no clue what was going on. My mom was she was frantic, looking for my hearing aid. Frantic. She couldn't find them. She asked me where they were. I said, I don't know. I have no idea where they are. I can't find them either. I don't know what happened to them. They were never found.
Okay, it's time to switch.
It was fast.